Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of The Longest Journey. Where we last left off was we basically talked to this mer person, I think. Let me do this first. Move it a little closer so we can get a better not a cut off state of my camera stuff. Yeah, so in the last episode we got caught by the mer people, the mer folks, and we finished talking to her, but apparently we can't get through this seaweed. But I looked up the guide. There was one thing that I just didn't know about, apparently, and we're gonna go back into the city, the water city, to do this. But essentially, I need to be in here to give her a item, which is this thing. We needed to give her this item for some reason, and I didn't know that.
This? No, it is of no value to us. Where did you find it? It looks very old. I believe one of the children found it just outside the city, not far from the Landwalker's bubble, among the seaweed by the rocks. We have used it for decoration in our hall, but you are welcome to it. Consider it a gift, Gatherer.
So that's why we couldn't access the seaweed, because apparently we didn't talk to her about that piece of item, apparently. And the guide forgot to mention that, so that was a really confusing thing for me. But hey, we got through it. I'm glad we finally got to it. Alright, let's hopefully get into it without having any issues finally.
Here's another one of those crystals buried in the sand among the seaweed.
But we're supposed to go inside the seaweed, isn't it?
There's an entrance to a cave back here. Judging by the amount of seaweed, it's a long time since anybody's been in there.
Fair. Are we gonna...
There's something behind...
No, I wanted to go in there. I didn't want to hear your opinion, April. Nothing against it, but... Let's pick up the crystals. The 4 crystals, it looks like. There's another one right here. Let's pick that one up as well. I mean, judging from it, it looks like there's just a bunch of crystal stuff here. Oh.
It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move.
I think it's supposed to, but we need to put these things on there, I think. I don't know which one is which, so apologies if I'm just getting these things randomly here. I don't even know if they are in the right places.
It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Okay. I might have... Okay, let me grab this. And let me grab this.
It's inscribed with the image of a wave, probably representing water.
Let me grab this, because I believe this one has the water thing in mind. Or do we just spin it? There we go. That's... Oh, okay. I see. Got it. Alright, so we need to spin these things to match the icon that is right there, I'm guessing. Okay, so that's that icon, I'm assuming. Actually, no. Are we supposed to spin the icon to face the right one, I guess? The right way? Okay, I think that's probably what it is. I'm hoping I'm spinning it into the right direction. Okay, so this one needs to be the arrow. Okay. And this one needs to be... a fire?
This inscription looks like a fish.
A fish, okay. Okay, that fish is right there. Or do we face it all in the middle? I'm so confused.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Or maybe we need to have it where... I'm just confused. Can I move this thing then? Oh, I can move the fire. Okay. Arrow. What am I seeing in this thing?
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird.
Okay, so we need to have the fish with the waves.
Fish. This inscription looks like a huge pyramidic structure with an eye in the middle.
I'm so confused with this puzzle a little bit. It just confuses me. So this is a fire ring, there's a bird ring, there's a...
This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
What the heck is a Miram? So the ring, so the pot is correct. So we just need to match up stuff based on the image it is, I guess. All right. So I'm guessing the Miram is that the fish would be the bird. And the fire should be on this particular one eye, because I'm guessing this is a Cyclops sort of thing. I just don't get it. This is confusing me even further now. I mean, this one's the only one with the... Oh no, this one has an arrow on top of it. Let me spin around to see what it is. Fish and water and arrow.
It's stuck. I don't think it's supposed to move.
That's fair. Yeah, I'm confused with all this now. Let me look it up again. I mean, it's really tough to always make these obscure puzzles that really don't make it easy to, like, do anything that you would know would work. I'm trying to see what chapter we're on. Okay, pick it up, look at the seaweed once more, it's on the floor, 2 more crystals, take them, look at the kilter. There are 4 blue holes where you shall place the crystals, which I already knew. Mark the symbols of a harpoon. That's a harpoon? That looks less like a harpoon for me. Look at the crystals. They are marked with the same symbols, 3 on each. You have to place the crystals so that the symbols on their sides are pointing towards the same symbol on the altar. On the altar? On the altar. As in, like, they're pointing at away from, like, they're pointing at the direction of this thing right here, like this little thing. I'm guessing that's what it is. Let me spin this one around, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me. No, let me keep reading this. Look at the crystals. They're marked with the same symbols, 3 on each. You have to place the crystals so that the symbols on their side is pointing towards the same... Oh, okay. Let me see what this one is. Interesting. So this is wrong, I think. Yeah, I need to grab this. Okay, so each one needs to face the right symbol on its left and its right. So if it's pointing, if I'm having the harpoon altar point this way, that's correct. But the right side of the triangle needs to be pointing at the eyeball, and the left side needs to point at the waves. That's why I pulled that off, so I see. Okay, I'm gonna start with that first, and then work my way with the rings and such. Because I think that's much more intuitive for me a little bit. Alright, let me...
It's the crystal I took from the Marian's home.
Okay, that's not helpful information, but okay. I think this one was the one that I needed to place out to it, maybe? Because this one has the correct stuff. Oops. Oh, no, it's not. Shoot. Shoot. What does this one look like again? I think this one has, like... Okay, let me spin this around. I need to see if it's... Okay, so this one has the harpoon and the waves and the eyeball. So I'm guessing this would... The yellow one should be the eyeball one, I'm guessing. No, never mind, because this one has a harpoon, so... No, yeah, this one should be right here, then. Because there's no way else that is, like... Oh, no. Oh, dang it. I took it off instead of actually spinning it. Alright, let me spin it this time. But the weird thing is that this thing is not facing the right way. It's facing the opposite direction of what that water was. This is confusing me even further for no reason at all whatsoever. So it has water, fish, and eye. Water, fish, and eye. So if we do a fish, let's say this is the fish one. Spin it around. I don't know, it's not pointing in a way that makes sense to me, but okay, I guess. So yeah, the eyeball hits this way, but then if I spin it around, this one has the wave, which is not correct either ways, I feel like. I don't know, that just confuses me even further for what it is, I think. Oh, oops. I wanted to see what the... I think this is definitely the spot for it, maybe. Eyeball. Fish. So let me move this one towards... let's move this one towards this one. Spin it around. And that should be correct. This one should be the correct one for sure. Because it is facing the altar correctly. And this one's facing towards the fish, which is over here. And the harpoon is facing the right way for that. This one should be the wave, and should be... Oop, my bad. This one should be the wave, which is correct, I think. And the harpoon and the fish is this way. Okay. So there's these two last ones that are really confusing me the heck. I don't know, because this one is opposite of what it is, supposedly. But it is the harpoon one. Spin it around. Yeah, so this one should be correct, but then the weird part is that the backside over here, if this is the fish, then that would be whatever it is. Okay, so let's say this is the correct order of what it is, which I doubt, but you can do this with a trial and error if you want to. Full solution, here it is. Crystal 1. How do we know which is Crystal 1? On the place marks the mountain and turn it so fish points to fish and harpoon points to harpoon, which I did. And that eyeball does not look like a mountain, but okay. Crystal 2, water on water, and turn it so that the symbols point to their equivalents, which I think I did as well here. Crystal 3 on fish, and Crystal 4 on harpoon. Arrange them properly. So now you need to turn the inner circles. On them you find the symbols that are opposite on the first symbols. Look at the symbols and get to their names. To get their names. Turn the circles so that they are placed beside their opposite of the outer circle. Water beside fire. Yeah, because this is fire right here and it's already opposite of that. That's correct. The bird beside the fish. So this one needs to be... The bird needs to be on the opposite side, so it's right here facing that. And then Miriam against besides the mountain, which is correct. The pot is already in the right place besides the harpoon. Oh, okay, so then now we just need to jiggle things around to make them work, because this is the centerpiece is already correct, technically. But essentially I just need to move these spots a bit to make it work, I guess. Okay, let me move one at a time. This is bad. I'm just so confused because this is not pointing in the right one either ways. Mountain. Actually, let me... Oh, oops. Let me grab this and switch it. I want to see what happens if I switch the blue crystal. Oh, crystal 3 is on here? Okay, I guess. Because it seems right. Thinking about it, it seems correct now. That I'm supposed to have it like this. Oops. I'm so ridiculously... Okay, so is that not correct? I mean, it is pointing the mountain, and this one's pointing that. But the fish is wrong at pointing what that is, I guess. Okay. Sheesh, I hate this. It's confusing me ever further, and I'm just like... Yeah, 3 and 4. 3 is on the fish, which I believe this is 3 right here. Just gonna make sure that this is... Yeah, this is the third crystal. And that the harpoon is facing away from the harpoon in general, because that's how it's pointing towards the harpoon. That's how the harpoon is pointing towards that. So I'm thinking that maybe I just need to switch these two around because I accidentally did the thing. Yeah, I need to place the water towards the back. Yeah. But wait. I'm so confused now. What is this? Mountain is crystal 1. This is... Yeah, then... I had it correct. What? I'm even confused further now. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. This is like easy, simple puzzle, but it's just like not making any more sense than it should be. Okay, no, that's correct. Okay, there we go. This is correct in the way that it's supposed to do. So what am I supposed to do? Oh, this is the ring for the bird. Oops. Did I just screw the... I screwed things up, didn't I? Okay, so the fire should be opposite to that. This thing needs to be opposite of the mountain. Okay, and then this should be opposite of the fish. Am I just imagining what the hell's happening? Look at the symbols, get to their name.
Fish. One-eyed pyramid. It's a long spear with hooks. Probably a harpoon then. Water. Harpoon. One-eyed pyramid. Fish. This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram.
Okay.
This ring is inscribed with the image of a Miram. This ring is inscribed with the image of a clay pot.
Am I supposed to examine all of them?
This ring is inscribed with the image of a bird. This ring is inscribed with the image of fire.
Okay. Do I just need to look at it, I guess? No, I can't. I mean, this is all correct, I think. I would like to believe. Look at the symbols and get their names. Turn the circles so that they can are placed up besides their opposite in the outer circle. Let me see. There's an image here. What am I seeing? Oh, okay. I see where this problem has started. It is opposite, as in, like, you cannot have these guys looking at each other, basically. The fire needs to actually, like... The fire needs to literally not look at the water. And this bird needs to not look at that. That's correct. And then we need to get this guy there. I see. The way it's written to me was, like, opposite, as in, like, opposite of what they're facing, but in actuality, they meant opposite, like, don't make them look at each other. Okay.
It looks like some kind of visual history of the Maram people.
Alright. Oh, okay, she's just gonna go off on her own to look at them more thoroughly.
According to this first tablet... Oh my god. It turns out the Maram came to Earth inside a type of spaceship from another planet.
Aliens.
They're aliens? Not that anything should surprise me at this point, but still. They look very different back then, though. It must have been a long time ago. Their ship looks to have been a living thing, according to these drawings. Wait a minute. Could this be their ancient god? One of the dragons? I think it has to be. After they arrived on Earth, their species divided in two.
Oh.
One crawled into the sea, the other onto land. What does that mean?
Does that mean that half of them are human
This
and
must
half
be
of them are
quite
not?
later, because the Merum look like they do today. At least the ones who went into the sea do. The other ones? They have wings. If I'm going to guess, I'd say that the ones who went to live on land became the Elation, which means the Merum and Elation are related. In this one, they're living close to each other and in peace. And it seems they share equally in the production of Tanyan, which attracts fish for both peoples to eat.
Which is true.
Then something happens. War, it looks like. And the Merum and Elation move away from each other.
Interesting.
In this last one, Tanyan is beginning to become scarce, and the Merum are losing many of their young ones to the Snapjaw. They fear the Elation, and they forget their common heritage. At the very end, there's a prophecy, I think. The Merum and the Elation joining hands once again. When they do, Tanyan becomes plentiful and both people prosper.
Oh, interesting. Okay, that's interesting that they finally figured it out. Where there's a prophecy that they figured it out that one day they will come back together and just be like whatever it is, which is kind of interesting to see that their history is really written out in that kind of thing. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next episode of Nobody Minds, and hope you guys have a great, amazing day. Good night to whenever watching this. Sadly enough, I have to end it here because of the fact that I wanted to keep them short, and I spent most of the time on the puzzle, which I hope that didn't... I don't know. I mean, it's probably uneventful, but at least we got some results, I guess. Progression is the key thing for me in this episodes, in these sorts of things, but, yeah. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. So, thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one, and, that's mostly it. Roz...